now. Hi guys, bit of an unusual way for me to do this, but as we all know, if you've got what they call right-wing views, we're starting to get censored. There's a little pattern occurring with not only my own posts, but other people that have very similar views to myself, where I can't actually comment on posts or anything like that, so I'm not even going to waste my time doing a live. They're now starting to censor Facebook videos that you share, saying that we've put a link to your video because someone might own the music. But it was just a quick one to let you all know that we've been to Leeds, even though we got there a little bit late and headed towards the pub instead of the courts, just to show our support for the predator exposure and net justice teams. The trial will be starting on the 5th of April. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, to be fair. But what I wanted to point out is, if we go back to Melanie Shaw, we'll start with Melanie Shaw, because when it comes to cases that I've looked into and I know enough about to speak to you guys about, it seems like people are getting an example set as if it's some way that the government can try and shut the rest of us up. Melanie Shaw, for example, she spoke out about what went off in Beechwood. We all know now that 3 of the Beechwood staff have been done for sexual abuse. They kept it very low key in the news, but we all know now, it's come out. They explained to you the other day. So because she's not been scared and she's opened her mouth about her experience, they've used her as an example to shut anyone else up that's gone through that experience. If she'd not been arrested and treated the way she had, I believe that there would be a lot more come out the woodwork. Then you've got Tommy, it's still ongoing. As we all know, he's back in court on the 22nd. First reporter to be done for contempt of court or reporting restrictions since 1940s, I believe. But they're still going to try and screw him over, basically. And again, they think that if they use him as an example, it'll shut everybody else up. Then you've got Aidan James's case, another one where they're going to try and use him as an example to shut everyone. It's basically, you do this, you do that, this is what's going to happen, this has been in the public eye, and you're all going to behave, or you're all screwed. Didn't count on coming across us, lot like, but nice try to the government, but it's not going to work. There's too many of us pissed off with this country anyway. We're about to be shafted on the 29th, as we all know. And conveniently, Tommy's trial starts right bang on top of the whole Brexit thing anyway.
Did you get a ban for saying Tommy?
No, because it's my YouTube. That's why I've purposely done it on YouTube. Because Facebook, yeah, Mr. Zuckerberg, you'll be pissing me right off now. We all know free speech is being squashed beyond a joke in this country. You know what, right? I've had no messages. I go on my video, ding. Anyway, guys, let me just have a drink. Got absolute respect for every single person that turned up today. Nice to see some familiar faces. Was expecting to see a few more there. The guys are absolutely fantastic. Keep up the good work. I know some of you can't at the minute because of your conditions. But yeah, we have seriously got to stand together and start showing that we can work together as people, regardless, because the wrong people are going to jail for the wrong reasons. You've got the police not doing their jobs properly. They not even realise that they're not going to have the pensions because of Finchley Road. You've got... Oh, you just don't know where to start with a lot of it. The government are using scare tactics to try and stop the rest of us from opening our mouths. All it does with me makes me louder. I'm a gobshite as it is. People have pointed that out to me. I don't really care. And I will keep fighting for what I believe is right. And I believe that if you send any of them 5 from the predator groups to jail, you're going to have a rather large problem on your hands, because at the end of the day, if the government weren't so greedy and stopped taxing everyone for... Well, we'll be getting taxed for breathing soon, I reckon. It's getting that bad. All our... things like our NHS and our schools, and the schools asking for money now. Stop housing other countries, sort our country out, and give the schools and the NHS the money to keep them going. There shouldn't be schools shutting at dinner time on a Friday because they can't afford to run anymore. Why are we paying our taxes for our kids to go to school and for NHS treatment and that, when they're shutting them down or they're closing them half days because they can't physically run them anymore because you're not giving over the budgets? You're probably keeping the money yourselves for your little parties up in the little house you've got. Do you know what I mean? All twiggy-twiggy. Oh, and while I remember, the little rant I had the other day regarding the whole Nottingham care homes and the fact that they kept it quiet. Yet a councillor retweets something of Tommy's and he gets suspended. Yet there are people like the head of social services that got moved from Rotherham to the head of East Riding Council. You've got the guys from Telford, which I'm not going to go too much into because I'm saving that one, all got promotions after the massive grooming scandal. Then someone retweets something Tommy says and he gets suspended. Shows you exactly what we're up against, doesn't it, guys? Anyway, like it says, I can't go too much into that one because that one's being saved for a special occasion. And to all the government officials and the idiots that sit there thinking that they can run this country, but obviously are doing the worst job ever. Good luck with staying in that house, because it's coming. It's definitely coming. You've pushed too many buttons, too many times, ruined too many lives. Our own people are suffering while you're doing whatever with the money, because it's not looking after your own. And it's about to come and bite you on the arse, I'm afraid. Because I, for one, have had enough, and I know there's thousands and thousands of others. And as for this arresting people on Section 5s, I need to get this one out there, because when I actually read through it again, it states if you do anything to cause harm or distress against the norm. Now, to them 17.4 million that voted to leave, that would be the majority, because obviously we won the vote. So that means that we're the norm. So next time they try pushing a Section 5 or some daft ass, one of their daft ass laws in your direction, just read the small print. Because if anything, we're the norm and they're the ones that should be getting arrested. Later, guys.